Hi everybody, I'm Funky Joe, and I'm gonna make another update video with the Shivas and all that stuff. But I'm very sad to tell you. Um, I am okay physically, tired, but I am mentally not alright. I just went through a couple dramas, and work. Um, I'm starting to think that I don't like this type of thing. I like the work. I like making work. I figured out that I like making things. But it's very interesting. I see myself actually looking at the distance and looking at people, and I'm happy for them. But I keep actually getting this kind of a situations that because I'm on retail and on call, I have to be on call. Meaning that if I don't work Sunday or Saturday, I have to go. I also have to, I don't choose my hours. Like, one day I will be on the morning, one day I'm gonna be in the night or the afternoon. And the entire afternoon I will be like moving boxes, merchandising, blah blah blah. And I don't think it's good and it's bad. I keep finding myself listening to podcasters or streamers when they're actually streaming. Sometimes actually when it's live streaming, but I hear people so I can work. I find myself often actually wearing headphones. Although my work allows it, I still feel tired when I come back from work. I just see television and I crash. I just drop down. I'm not feeling okay about this. Pay is not going up. Morale is not going up. I don't feel like I belong there. I mean, I never belonged there. I make games, I make computers, I make animations, but this is a thing that I did it so I can pay the bills. But now I cannot even pay the bills by actually having a regular job. So, it obligates me to do stuff like, oh, I have to do better things. Not everybody's compared like better at that, but it's like I hope everybody's having a good time. And I say like encouraging words, or I try to. I really do that. Look, it's gonna get better, but it doesn't get better. Not everything's okay, and nothing gets better. That doesn't mean that we can do something about it, but it doesn't mean that it gets better. There was a point in my head that was an illusion, and it was real. But it doesn't get better. So I decided in my life that I have to move on. But that will take a toll in everything that I do, including streaming, including YouTubing. I'm gonna still stream. I'm gonna still YouTube, of course. I'm making this video, but it's gonna take a toll. I understand it now that I'm gonna be alone some nights, and there's gonna be not many things. If everything works out, let's say that it's a little bit better, just something, I could stream again. Inconsistency. I see a lot of people that it's actually often that I find that it's not that. Well, it's not that you stream or something like that. It's that it's few people who makes it. It's one or two guys. I can count them on my hand. They have wonderful lives and everything, but besides counting my hand, like the numbers, there's not many people who had a good life. You still have to work in an asshole type of environment. You still have to actually make things. You still have to deal with a lot of things. Even if the most best guys there, like, you still have to do shit. So I go like, why ruining my life by actually achieving something that I'm not gonna achieve with YouTube or making animations for Hollywood. Nothing that it could be worked. Is that what I'm against Hollywood, or I'm against in general, is that the we're gonna take advantage of you or negative things. I am against that. I'm against negativity. I am with positivity. I am with good things. I want to be happy. I want people to be happy also. It's kind of impossible in some ways, because I cannot be so happy, but people can be happy looking at me as like, oh, he sucks. Or I can say I'm happy and people go like, oh, he sucks. Like, I don't want to listen to the guy. Realistically, without the funnies and everything, I think it's possible to make something, but it is true that it's few people who makes it to the top. And in my job, I'm not feeling happy. In my real life, drama has been happening from on and on. I'm a furry, and that's the interesting part. It's like, why drama? Why always drama? And I found often that it's just because of some political view or one. In this case, in my most recent drama, is that one opinion became like harassment. Don't ask me how or why, but that happened. It became harassment, and the guy thought I was harassing him. Oh, I'm not. It was just an opinion. First of all, I took it to people who I trusted. Second of all, I took it to people who I knew that I trusted. Second of all, what I did it on opinion, not harassment. If I wanted to harass people, I will go directly and go like, look, this guy, bad guy, super bad guy. I don't like what he's doing, and I really don't like. You should block him. That's actually like incentivizing it, and that's not good. That's not good. Once again, I'm okay. One thing that I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna say is their names or his name, in this case. And I'm like, okay, I'd rather stay away. And I stood away. Really stood away. I hated what is happening. But it sadly happened. Now, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna try to be in betterment on many things that I do. I have done my mistakes, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. So I have to block. Well, I blocked the person that I actually talked to, and I have to do it because then it will get more uglier and uglier and uglier and uglier until we're just punching each other, and I don't like that. I don't like that violence, destructive thing. So I stay away. But work didn't get better, so I was like, bad here, bad there. It's like, it's a very negative, kind of a grim, very grim, and it looks grim. So right now, as of now, I am actually looking for a new place to live, because I don't know how long I can be here, and I also don't know how long I can be in my job. I haven't done anything wrong in my job. It's just I don't think people like me there. Or like, you talk too much. Well, that's what they tell me. Oh, that's what certain people tell me. I talk too much. You can be talking too much and do your work. But I'm doing my work. And that's what it saddens me. It really saddens me. So, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take my time and look for something else to be in a better situation. My life is not gonna be better, but it's gonna be a better situation in some things. Now, because I work on retail, like I said, the Twitch and making YouTubes is becoming detrimental. So this is why I don't get subscribers or people who come to the YouTubes or the Twitch streams, or they don't look at this. Somehow I don't see that I'm surprised, but I start seeing what's the problem. Since nobody wants to explain it, I find it out by myself, like always I do. So, instead of being vague or anything, well, I have to be vague with the drama, I have to be vague about work. But instead of being vague, I will say this. You will not see me every day on streamings, Twitch streams. Podcast is impossible at the stage that it is my life right now. It's just simply impossible. Putting a website is impossible also because of the stage that my life is right now. In the future I will put a website, and in the future I will do a podcast. That's for sure. But right now it's just no. I could make the sacrifice, but it went detrimental the job. So some people don't have the time and I don't have the time, and sometimes it can happen and sometimes it can happen. So I don't know the topics or the discussions. Either way that I look at it, it's going to be complicated, or it's going to be difficult, or if not impossible. So for now, I will stop many of these things. I will keep streaming, I will YouTube or something like that. This is a little bit unrelated, but it's more like for like people who wants to play with me or draw or stuff like that. Drawing jams, I'm gonna stop it. Not many people come, so not many people can actually have fun on the drawing jams. I wish you can draw stuff, but instead of actually putting on the internet, it will be a special place on Guilded or Discord server. Guilded is just like more serviceable, it works, but it's more organizable, that's all. You can still put it on Discord, and I will still put it on Discord, but I think it is just more organizable. I still think that it has like a kind of a bad API reputation type of thing, that you have to pay for things, and I think that's detrimental for people who can't. So I don't pay for stuff, DLCs and things like that. No. Some people say that I pay for DLC on American Truck Simulator. I pay for some, but the reason I pay for some is because it wasn't DLC, it was just expansion sets, and it makes sense. It's around states and whatnot. It's a game that you play with a truck and you just drive around the country. I think it is wonderful, but if I do it right now, at the state of my mind right now, I will sleep on stream, and I will want to sleep. So I need to do something else, like drawing. I have to keep active. And also it's helping with my muscles, and it's helping with actually moving and doing stuff and talking to people. Also creates something. So by doing that, it's a good thing. So on my free days, I will stream. And when I'm working, I'm gonna try to make one thing or another. I just fixed a big deal right now that advertisements, there's not gonna be pre-rolls. Even though there's advertisements in my stream, they're not gonna be pre-rolls. So either way, there's gonna be ads, and you will have to watch some of them. But I will still have YouTube. So if you have an account on YouTube, get an account on Twitch. If you have a Twitch account, get a YouTube account. And so you can see what I'm doing. I will pause for the ads. So I won't go like, oh, let's keep actually saying, no, wait, ads. Pauses the ads. Ads gone. Let's do all the other stuff. And I want people to be happy. I want people to see my stuff that I'm doing. Because of the current situation that I am, no commissions, no requests. I'm sorry, requests is gonna be impossible for like zero for some time now, but it's gonna be it's impossible now for anybody. There will be exceptions, but it has to be very specific situations, like people have helped me or things like that, more than commissions. Because on the situation that I am right now, an experimental thing that I'm learning Krita instead of Photoshop, and instead of all these things, yeah, it's gonna be impossible. Also, I don't play with just fans out of fans on YouTube about Minecraft. But something I tell people is like, uh, I don't want to play it right now. Microsoft Mojang is kind of being an asshole right now, so I might think about it. But you have to be sure to have like that I know you, and you like Minecraft, and you like Minecraft, and this specific model that I'm doing is Ticket. I'm gonna make an enormous world, and there's gonna be like the only thing that is gonna be like you have to grind for resources, and it's grinding for resources, I guess. Um, some things I don't agree with, but you know, and just grinding for resources and making machines and look, he made something or computers and things like that. And SMP is for the future, maybe a server multiplayer, you know, that could be a good thing. But in the state that is right now, it's gonna be a no. Thanks, Microsoft and Mojang. You have to thank them because it's gonna be impossible right now. So thank you very much. Also, I like making things, and I'm gonna continue making things. So when I'm like drawing, I'm gonna continue drawing. I have a little bit got better a little bit. I need just to eat a little bit more, but I will make more streams. And that's for sure. It's just I feel sad that I have to tell you that no podcasting, not website, the things of drawing jams, no Minecraft server. I'm sorry, but I will leave it like that for now. In the future, maybe. So I'll work on it. Also, I've been downloading things like the model of the Shivas for me working on it. I'm gonna continue making the Red Panda model. I'm just gonna draw animation today because that's what I feel like doing today. But I'm gonna continue on the future making other things, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in the next videos. I think I'm gonna continue posting because these are kind of fun to actually make. So yeah, even that is silent and I don't have sounds right now. This is kind of specific for that, but you know. Thanks for watching. Keep in contact. I'm gonna make new things. I promise. Alright. Bye.